Obviously, watching two faded heavyweights like these in their late 30s and mid 40s huff and puff through 12 rounds is not going to be priority viewing. There will be virtually no pre-fight buzz about this bout, but hopefully someone will post it on YouTube after it takes place in South Africa, and I could watch it on my lunch break at work, and it becomes a treat. Okay, so coincidentally, both of these guys are exactly 11 years past their prime. In the year 2000, Botha was knocked out in 2 rounds by Lewis, and so was Michael Grant. Botha's defeat to Lewis was expected. But there were some experts who had picked Grant to defeat Lewis in this matchup. And Grant actually started that fight well. He had landed a big right hand to Lewis and forced Lewis to the ropes. But about midway through the first round, Lewis landed this huge uppercut, which knocked down Grant. Grant barely beat the count, and his career was never the same after that uppercut. He was knocked out. He would go on to be knocked out in the second round by Lewis, and his career would just sputter after that. He had teamed up with Teddy Atlas. Atlas could never do anything with him, and now he's been relegated to long periods of inactivity and fighting on small cards. So he never matched his early hype. Botha, on the other hand, was always a bit of an overachiever. He made the most of what little he had, and he managed to win the IBF title for about 5 minutes against Axel Schultz before he was stripped for testing positive for steroids. Botha's best remembered for outboxing Mike Tyson for 4.5 rounds before Tyson catches him with a big right hand and lowers the boom. So anyway, when analyzing a fight like this, with two faded fighters, the only question you ask is who has more left in the tank. And after viewing their last couple fights, Grant has more in the tank than Botha. Grant managed to win a couple rounds against Thomas Adamek. He just knocked out Ty Fields, and it was a pretty sweet knockout. Botha, on the other hand, just knocked out what looks to be a cruiserweight, no-name South African cruiserweight in Flo Simba, and he was knocked out himself by Evander Holyfield in the 8th round. So this, even though it's taking place in South Africa, we have to go with Michael Grant to probably stop Frans Botha in the middle rounds.